I've been looking forward to these sets of matches. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here on the Battle for Supremacy TV's Reign Supreme 5 vs 5 Honor of Kings tournament. Still with you is Kaisaya and Vince G. We are giving away this action. I mean, you're gonna be earning this one. You're gonna be feasting your eyes with some intense action brought to you by the players playing Honor of Kings. And as I've said earlier before we head over to a short break, I am looking forward to this match. These teams have something in common and they're looking for something. But this time around, it seems like LF Adoption, they have found victory because unfortunately for their opponents, they did not show up. So it's gonna be an easy win for Adoption. LF Adoption will be proceeding towards the next round. For LF Sponsor, unfortunately, they did not show up, so we're not gonna see them play. So congratulations to LF Adoption. But aside from that, we still have games to witness. Now, it's gonna be Apex from Myanmar and Matrix Bloodhounds from Bangladesh. So, who is it gonna be? Who's gonna win this series, Kaisaya?
We have yet to find out, but I just want to comment like from the previous game that did not push through from a while ago, looking for sponsor versus looking for adoption. It seemed like looking for adoption is more persistent into looking for adoption, right? So I
Yeah.
think that shows. So yeah, we'll just see. We'll just see. Well, we don't know their reasons, but yeah, congratulations, looking for adoption for moving forward to the next round. So yeah, up next is going to be Apex from Myanmar versus Matrix Bloodhounds from Bangladesh. Gonna be very interesting because well, it's my first time to actually join this caster desk for BattleForSupremacy.TV Honor of Kings tournament, but it is my first time to witness a Myanmar versus a Bangladesh team, series. So I'm so excited about, personally, so excited about it, and I want to see like how this one will go.
Gonna be an interesting match. Now that you've mentioned it, Bangladesh, Myanmar, it's gonna be a banger of a match. No doubt about that. Because these teams, they're gonna be giving everything that they've got. They need to make sure that they're gonna be winning this best of ones. They cannot afford to lose. Losing is not an option to these guys as they're keeping an eye towards that victory. They need to climb up the ladder in order for them to reach the grand final stage. And if they reach there, there's no reason to back down anymore. You're not going to be satisfied by ending as the second place. You play to win and you play to become the champions. And that is the goal of each and every one of them. They're hunting for that trophy. They're hungry or they wanted to become the season one champion. They wanted to become the pioneers that started it all.
Yes, that's so true. I just want to give shout outs to Leonardo Tumblod watching on the Facebook stream right
Oh,
now.
hello.
I don't have a view on the YouTube, but we're multi-streaming across two different platforms at the moment. So we had to restream quite unfortunately, but do share the stream on different groups that you have or your friends who's interested to know like what is it like to play or how is it like in the competitive scene of Honor of Kings. So do share this stream to your friends, to your groups, and to your group chat. So yeah, I don't have any guesses as of yet as to who is it gonna be, but when I saw how Myanmar team play up against the Indonesian team a while ago, it seemed like like they have this like competency level to go up against other Southeast Asian countries.
Competency. And speaking of Omniverse Esports, I kind of like where they're going towards the mid game. I mean, if given a chance, Omniverse Esports can definitely farm up. They can easily upset. They can easily tire up the members of the GMT Ares because what we've witnessed there, their GMT Ares is all about mobility. So what do you get when you keep on running and running and running? So for Omniverse Esports, they are keeping an eye on when these guys are gonna get tired of running. So unfortunately for them, they managed to at least somehow bounce back. But for GMT Ares, they never got tired. They got tired once. This gives room for Omniverse Esports to catch up and bounce back from the game. But GMT Ares did not show any hesitation after all. After that defeat towards the team fight, they bounced back and made sure that they're gonna be making their victory fast and quick.
Yes. Yes, that's true. I mean, we mentioned it already. This is just a best of one series, so you can't make any room for errors. If it's not if it's inevitable, then you find a way to correct the mistakes that has been done from the game itself. So it was interesting to see like how both of the teams, especially from the previous series, how they try to come back. Most especially, I mean, GMT RS a while ago because they were in the brink of getting defeated, even though they had the Arlie on their lineup. So yeah, very interesting. But I still do hope some other heroes that got an update but weren't able to see as of yet in the gorge is are actually Neza and Lienpo as well. So looking forward to see both of these heroes as well in the gorge, but of course it's up to them. It's up to our teams and players if they're actually already comfortable enough to play these heroes.
It's all about playing the game. It's all about winning these games that they play. So I am really, really much excited to see if the draft is definitely on their way. But of course, this gives time for them to prepare at least because of the happenings right there. We need to call up the players first because the previous matchup did not happen. I mean,
Yeah.
they're definitely looking for something else as of this moment. But for adoption, I
They're
agree with
sure.
you. They're sure.
Yeah.
They're eager to be adopted. They're willing to be
Yes.
adopted.
Yes, because they are complete and prepared. We look like parents here trying to discipline some some players and kids
Ha!
because of our comments. So funny. And in real life, we are both parents, of course. So I guess we just adopted that. Like it's kind of like an innate skill of us already. So yeah, we're just waiting for the players and teams to actually set up in the lobby. But of course, we thank our presenters in here, TEAM, your acronym for team, and of course Battle for Supremacy TV. But we are ready for the draft. This is it. Apex versus Matrix Blood Wounds. Let's see. Who is it gonna be? Ooh, I love both of these names. Their prefixes are all set and clean. Apex and MTR. So I love that. I love how clean it is. All their IDNs.
Oh, the Bloodhound will they be hungry for blood at this rate? I mean, we are talking about the dogs here, the hounds. They need to be unleashed in this game. They need to be wild at this rate. But let's not forget about the Apex. I mean, the Apex here has that clear view of victory, and that is why, in terms of like bans, let's go with the standards. Let's go with Dolia and Dashiao not being able to play into this game, and they're keeping an eye towards their next set of bans. So
Yeah.
their next set of bans here might as well be a support again, like Zhang or probably crumple down something like an assassin here. Another support, Guiguzi, out of action.
Yeah, I mean, it's also unusual that they are on the blue side, but they actually prio ban the Adolia because they could have got it in here. Only one thing that speaks to that term is that they have a different clan, and it's something that might be quite unreadable. So we'll just have to find out. But normally, when we see this roamer bans on the early phases of the banning stage, is that they want to cancel. They do know each other so well, and then I want to cancel out some particular certain type of play. Like, could it be like you want to cancel out a highly mobility hero, or I mean a composition, or do you want to cancel out a clash type of composition? So especially like the global presence type of composition, which is in the form of the Daxiao, which is already bad as well. But quite unusual as well as the prio pick for the Luara. We don't see that often. Normally it goes to the second or third phases of picking. But yes, onto your this side, sorry. Onto
Yeah,
your
this
side
one.
right now is the early pick. And I love as to how so far he could be protected with a junk fight as the roam.
Immediately, I pointed it out because I know that you wanted to see this one in action so bad. And on the earlier game that we've seen, the Orly somehow did quite pack a punch. So it's all up to them for the Bloodhounds to utilize this Orly really well. But of course, Zhangfei is there. He's gonna be the savior for Orly. But another hero that I kind of miss personally, my personal bias is right there. It's gonna be the Angela right there. So burst kind of hero, my Shiranui, flame versus flame, fire after fire. You need to fight fire with fire, literally, and that's what they want to do with the Angela. My Shiranui, no. Actually, they go for a defrost. They're planning to thaw out the Angela in mid.
Well, yeah, let's see about that if they will be able to do that because we don't see the roamer pick in here. Who's gonna? I mean, the Leosha is still on available. I mean, Lienbo too, which could be the roamer in here that could give that space either for the Luara or the Angela. And you know this, like as an Angela player like you, you just usually go for a bush play. And Prince Frost anyway is quite squishy, so I guess for as long as Apex Insane in here is able to do that kind of strategy, I think he will be able to pull out into, bursting down the types of the Princess Frost.
Princess Frost crowd control is definitely the key for Princess Frost. He's really, really good at freezing down enemy heroes, and this will be enabling Angela to freely hit anyone that she likes to hit. And for Zhang Fei, he can like go on all out. He can like go unbridled outbursts, just like what we've seen earlier. Zhang Fei can be a part of Avengers if he wants to. He can like go smash each and every one of his opponents at ease. But when it comes to the lineup of Apex, Lam actually has that mobility as well. He just needs to work out on his tankiness, but the damage wise, Lam can easily provide that easy stealth kill. So I wonder how Apex is gonna utilize that. But wait a minute, okay, done, 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 done,
Yes.
done, done.
Dun, 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 dun. So there goes well, it's not yet locked, but if ever, that's gonna be a lot of sustain for the side of Apex. I mean, frontliners to go in for the backline, to flank in for the backline, but they're still deciding. Instead, they go for the Guan Yu. Well, lots of mobility. Add up that layer of mobility coming from the Sunbin, which is also like it seems like they want to chase onto someone. Probably it's the Ollie, because we know how mobile the Ollie is, right? He can just like teleport to her parasol and roam around the map, and at the same time, I guess the mobility is for them to just pick off a fight or catch up onto a certain team fight that is happening on the other end of the map. But so far looking good. We don't have a last pick yet for a Matrix. They're currently missing a jungle in here. Lots of options. I mean, Luna, Jing. We do have Musashi. No, not Musashi, but Musashi is actually banned. But are they really gonna go for a Fang in here? I'm not quite sure. Okay, well, they have two tanky frontliners anyway, so maybe Fang is okay.
Well, for the double marksman setup, just like this, well, Fang can give justice. So all they need to do is to make sure that Fang farms up. They need to make sure that both Arlie and Fang farm up to ensure that they have that high amount of damage. And for the sustain, I mean, they don't even have a problem because they have Zhang Fei providing some generous amount of shield during the team fights or during some sticky situations that they need to at least escape. So I wonder how are they going to finish that off. So for Apex, this is going to be a challenge for them. How are they going to respond with the double marksman setup that the guys have, the Bloodhounds has right now? Whoo!
Well, I love that. Should have warned me so I could have joined you. But anyway, we're here on to the gorge. This is the second to the last set. Best of one series for the Battle for Supremacy TV Honor of Kings tournament. Where I'm Gazaya, with me is VZG. Let's get into the gorge action.
Get ladies and gentlemen, and it seems like actions is happening right now on the mid lane. Seems like each and everyone wants to test their waters, and for the Angela, it's gonna be the water time. Just look at how gorgeous that skin is. I mean,
Yes.
for a fire lady turned into a water dragon, kind of a lunar new year girl,
Yes,
so cute.
Yeah, so cute. Probably she's the avatar. Can just like make use of any elements she wants. But yeah,
Yeah.
gotta love all these dragon skins that we have. I personally have completed them, even though some of the heroes I don't use. But I just want to complete them, basically. So how about you?
I
Did
did.
you actually complete as well?
I did.
Oh
I just,
yes.
but of course, I just need to get my Dashao. Actually, I just need to finish quests.
At least you got the skins already, so that's more important. No, just kidding. But here we go. Here we go with pokes here and there. It's actually the early getting poke right off the bat. So I think in terms of targeting, target priority from the side of Apex, they are doing so well. But for the meantime, might this be a 4v4 situation right now? Mine has actually flashed away onto safety. Getting frozen is one member from the side of Team Apex. Evan is still gonna go dive onto the backline, taking down the life of the Princess Frost. But the Lamb will fall down onto the hands of the Jangfei. Not even done in here because the Fat will fall down onto the hands of the Luara. Luara able to just jump onto the walls, but the double kill going onto the Jangfei. Quite unfortunately, Guan Yu was not able to reach the back line, getting forward at the last hit. One member wants to join. Byron actually would want to chase for the Angela, but to no afford.
That flash kind of scares me. If I'm the Angela user, I'm gonna have a heart attack with that flash. I mean, they are really keeping an eye onto that early kill, and they're not even letting Insane breathe with that kind of pressure that the Matrix Bloodhounds are doing right now. 2-3 score, but the bottom lane is just very hot.
Off-cam kill is the Princess Frost getting killed by Insane, our Angela in the game, but 2v1 situation up top right now. Byron has to back away a little bit, getting chased, getting poked by the Guan Yu, but he's able to go back to safety.
All about being safe, but farm lane isn't safe anymore. It is way too crowded. And this forced Lamb to at least react towards the pressure that the Matrix Bloodhounds are doing. So for Lamb, I'm gonna keep on working. I just need to farm up my items and then finally respond towards the aggression that the Bloodhounds are showing. So for them, it's either control the mid, control the bot lane. So not giving space for Apex to react. Now Lamb coming block.
Oh, look at the dive coming from the Lamb onto the buzzer, killing the life of the Ollie. So really nice. I mean, the Ollie actually got slowed by mine. The Sunbin with pokes and damage coming from him. So he didn't definitely have a chance. I mean, the Ollie needs some itemization for him to be able to, become very effective for their composition. But right now, it's currently not happening because of the aggressive play by Team Apex right now. And talking about aggressive, they're actually into the jungle camp of Matrix right now. We don't see it right now, but here we go with an unbridled burst. Winter is here as well, but so low is Lamb, so deep in the map. Look at the blazing brilliance connecting to some members of Team Matrix Bloodhounds, and I think that is another kill. The Princess Frost will fall down. They're not even done. They want to go for the Jumping, but Jumping will get to manage a kill onto the Sunbin, and there you go. What a mess. What a fight it is. I think it is a total of like 2v3 trade overall in the jungle camp.
3 at least. I have to respect Zhangfei. Zhangfei is turning into a monster. Before he was a beast, but right now he's definitely becoming a monster in the side of Matrix Bloodhounds, and this is what you get. Look at how they smell blood. They wanted to at least keep their opponents in check, but right now they're gonna give it a go. Tyrant will be awarded towards the side of Apex with that good amount of smite.
Yes, nice try, though. Even Sunbin actually made use of his time lapse. How the Princess Frost will fall down once more onto the hands of the Angela. So this is what we're talking about. For as long as the Angela is able to go for a gank up against Princess Frost, it's gonna be super effective. Even add the shield, doesn't matter. And later on, he could just build onto some Succubus Club or if she wants to. But for the meantime, we see the aggressive play again, blazing brilliance, really short cooldown in here, gonna be bursting down the life of one member of Matrix Bloodhounds. But an exchange of kill in here, another priority target onto the tower this time. But Zhangfei would want to go for a chase, slow down, pokes coming from mine, our Sunbin, and there we go. Objective has been taken up top. Nothing yet from the side of Matrix.
And just look at that. Apex right now trying to utilize that advantage, take down the towers on top lane. Now their tower is being removed, so that's the first tower advantage coming in for the side of Apex. And with a score that they have right now, they just need to continue the lead. They just need to let Lamb to farm up, but Itamaru, he was being chased down, and we can see Chase Cinders being thrown at it on their way. Insane blink. Nice guy.
gotta love the mobility and the reflexes of the players on the side of Apex. A while ago, we saw the Blade Storm coming from the Fang, just shoving the members of Apex, and members of Apex are just able to flash away, be safe. Same as the Zone, the Winter is here coming from Princess of Frost. Members of Apex just able to, be aware. I think they're, I don't know, did they drink some energy drink or some coffee? They're so aware. I mean, their reflexes is so fast interacting onto the CCs coming from the side of Matrix.
I mean, it's not how alert they are. They are making sure that they are winning every fight right now. They are definitely not closing their eyes as we speak. They're trying to keep themselves wide awake with this kind of happening.
I worry about our Princess Frost. There is no hope for you in there. That is like 3 members for the side of Apex trying to chase on you. But we see in here an aggressive move coming from the Fang. No last hit from the Fang, but definitely one member on the side of Team Apex has fallen down. But here we go. Space created by the Blade Storm coming from the Fang. But it seems like they're just going to be using that as a defense mechanism for them. But meantime, there goes the knockback coming from the Lamb. Blazing Brilliance will connect. And the Jangfei will be bursted down to his death.
Insane amount of magical damage that he's showing right there. He's just utilizing every skill.
Look at how the Fang died on to the time lapse of the Sunbin in there into the middle lane. I mean, no shield unfortunately because the Jangfei has fallen down a while ago, so no shield. And I think this is the a consistent keep up from the side of Apex into managing their goals. But look at that! Look, you get just to the life onto the Ollie. Arla is not able to do anything, and more kills coming from the side of Team Apex as they take down the life of the Byron. And they got the map position right now. What can Team Matrix do? There goes Guan. You shoving away the members. Going for the CC and the Lamb going in again. Lamb death from below, just here and there. They are dominating the map right now.
Blue team has
You can see the exchange of position that happened. Lamb got out, or Guan Yu got out, Lamb goes in. So that is a really good exchange of position. I've seen that kind of play, it kind of works. So in this mobility kind of setup that Apex has, they just need to be quick. They just need to finish this fast because they need to work out on their mobility. Sunbin, as I've said earlier, he's a natural buff provider. He's a natural speed provider for each and every teammate that he has. Itamaru as the Lamb, he's way too quick. But for the Guan Yu, he's really fast. He's riding a horse, by the way. So,
yes.
I mean, the horse is kind of like providing some horsepower as we speak.
Yeah, I love that. But fight ongoing again onto the middle lane, even in the side camp of Team Matrix right now. But Winter Frost has been used, but lots of fight happening right now. Look at that super low HP. The Jangfei will just fall down. It is a wipeout. So much knockback. The Orly is not able to position himself in the map because, she's just getting cornered everywhere. There's just so much mobility from the side of Apex team.
Much mobility that we need to talk about. So much mobility that they cannot even react right now. And they're ending this game as fast as they can. Just look at that. Even with the Shadow Vanguard, Angela is not even scared. Even Luara right now, he's handling the Tyrant alone. But here comes Angela. He's gonna try to squirt some water gun towards the Tyrant just to make him slow and really easy for them to kill. He's just bringing the entire San Juan towards them.
Now this is look scary because 2 epic monsters we're talking about being onto the hands of Apex team. Right now, I think Matrix needs to wait a little bit in here, give more farm for Windy, for him to be able to dish out some damage, and of course for Jangfei to find a way to save the lives. I mean, we're talking about 2 squishy farm laners in here. Although they have the natural mobility onto their kit, we're talking about very mobile heroes as well onto the side of Apex, so it's gonna be hard for them, and I think they need to utilize the kit of our Princess Frost right now. But Blazing Brilliance, look at that, look at the back line, oh, it's Guan Yu dead, pushing away the members of Team Matrix. Oh, Team Matrix in there, and there you go, 2 members left for the side of Team Matrix right now. What can the Jangfei do? They're trying to back away. Are they gonna dive in? No, look at that placing brilliance
Blue
and
team
force away the
has
members of
destroyed a
Matrix.
tower.
You can hear them
Blue
just go
team
back to
has
their base,
destroyed a
go
tower.
home. They said they want to take this crystal right now. What can the Zhangfei do? What can they Ollie do? And there he goes, so much. He's so much low, and the Ollie will fall down. And this is Apex right now, just focus firing the base, getting that win. Congratulations, Apex team, moving forward to our round 2.
But anyways, Arlie somehow did not even farm up because of the pressure that the Apex shown. So just look at the amount of mobility that the entire Apex team has. I mean, you're talking about Sunbin, Angela is becoming more and more quick as she casted more and more skills. Lawara is just way too fast. Guan Yu, I mean, he's a natural born warrior kind of guy who was destined to ride his noble steed. For Y20, he's utilizing the Guan Yu quite well. He's aiming towards the backline. He's just trying to sweep everyone away. And as we say this in Tagalog terms, it's gonna be Chica minute because Guan Yu is definitely going for that initiation. He starts the fight. I mean, this guy definitely does the job for this team to start something to disable the marksman, double marksman setup that they have.
That's so true. I mean, I think Team Apex is just well coordinated as a team. They do know how to layer their CC so well. We didn't see them Itamaru as well as Y2 going on to at the same time, going for their knockbacks at the same time. We saw that very clearly. If we only have highlights, we will see that very clearly. How they wait for Y2 to actually go for his knockback first before Itamaru going for his knockback as well. So I think they're well coordinated on how they're gonna go for that. And I think that is how they are effective really as a team. So I think this is very commendable showing coming from Apex team from Cambodia.
Well done, Apex. They will be proceeding towards the
Myanmar,
next
sorry.
round. I mean, talking about their performance, it was quite phenomenal. But as for the Matrix Bloodhounds, it's not done. It's not over yet. I mean, losing is part of this competitive scene. And what's really, really good about losing is that you learn something
Yeah.
out of it. To make yourselves become better, to become the best version of yourselves. And if they manage to work it out, they might be the next big thing that we're gonna be seeing in the future tournament. So never stop trying, never stop losing, because you lose, you learn, and if you learn, you win. So that means for them, it's gonna be a lesson that they need to note about. So well, it's a really, really good experience for the Bloodhounds. Woo, woo.
Oh yeah. I actually think about 300 movie on that one. So yeah. It's win or learn as we say it as well. But I think if we're still gonna find a way to work out the composition of Matrix in here, I think we really need to find that bush play coming from. We could have wanted to see that, bush play coming from the Princess Frost. But then again, still it is what it is. That is your series 6 for tonight. We have one last series for this stream for this round of 64. So we'll have to find that one out. So but we have a news in here. It seems like sleep early for tonight because Team SVX from Cambodia is actually a default win for them. Final Fantasy from the Philippines unfortunately is not able to show up and compete for this last round. So there you go. I think that was it. But we will also be later on spinning the wheel for the next round 2 matchup. So stay tuned for that. But I guess we want to mention some sponsors as well for this event. Vinci G, would you like to take it over to start?
Of course, this would not be possible without the help and support from the guys that made it possible. Well, we're talking about Team. Let's talk about Team Wallet because with Team Wallet, you can buy, sell, and trade crypto tokens like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance, Algo, Solana, and more. So, unlike any other platforms where you need to download and sign up separately to buy Bitcoin and Ethereum, Team Wallet Bot makes it easier and more accessible for everyone by saving your time and effort through Supreme ETFs or Supreme Exchange Traded Funds in the TEAM wallet. So you can now purchase Bitcoin and Ethereum with just one click. Team Wallet has integrated all these features into a single system, making it more convenient and efficient for its users. Search a Team Wallet bot and Telegram to take advantage of this convenient tool. I mean, imagine the convenience of Team Wallet, just like what we've seen on the earlier stages of this matchup. I mean, if you can like compare the convenience of Team Wallet, it's like what we've seen earlier from Acer Esports. They just did it at 5 minutes. That quick, that
We want
fast.
that. We want that in
You
ranked games. Definitely, please. But yeah, let's not
please.
forget about team tokens as well. You can earn team tokens by referring players to join our tournaments. And what's about these tokens, right? These tokens can actually be converted to cash, or you can use it to join for upcoming events in BFS. So we also have the Supreme Team Draft, which offers you the opportunity to be drafted within its rank by dominating events for Call of Duty Mobile as well as Fortnite. So we're calling all, FPS players, whether it be for CODM or Fortnite, because these are all available for you worldwide. We do also have the Fortnite V-Bucks, so using BNB or Binance Chain, you can now purchase Fortnite V-Bucks and receive the pin real time at Team Wallet Bot. I think that's on Telegram. So just take note that all gift cards and prizes need to be claimed by users, but if not, this will be returned to their respective senders. And finally, we do have Fortnite tournaments. So if you are a Fortnite player, stumbling across our stream, this is for you. Just stop over for now. Stop scrolling. Don't change the video, the live stream, because if you're a Fortnite player and if you are itching to compete, there are tournaments that we have for you. So be sure to explore our island map, Bfstv, red and blue, to keep yourselves updated. Or join our Telegram channel at BFSTV Fortnite to learn more. And I think finally, we do also have the BFS top up. So if you're like me who loves to top up for games as well, you can get, if you're a player for several different games where you could use Riot Points, Garena Shells, Fortnite V-Bucks, and Honor of Kings tokens, it is also available for him. So just browse through our Facebook page, you'll definitely know more. And if you have any questions, just message our Facebook page for you to ask questions. And yeah, now, how do we go about this? I'm not so sure about the rolling of
The draw.
teams or matches. We're just gonna show you something. So I guess we are ready to show you that one now. We're gonna pick
Let
the matchup for tomorrow, round two, and I do hope all of the teams are in here. So I love this kind of thing. VZG. So in this list, we are down to have 32 teams. So we will be matching you as who you're gonna match. So it's not like, okay, from the bracket, you're
Oh
gonna be
yeah, yeah,
matching
yeah.
up against from series 1, series 2. So we will randomize everything. So let's go. Let's spin the wheel right now for our first set of team.
Dun 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 dun
Dun
dun
dun
dun.
dun dun.
Who's
Here we
this lucky guy?
go. Ooh, this is Philippine team AC by DSC going for our set one for round two. And now we find out who they are gonna go up against with. They are gonna go up against.
Who's
Dun
gonna
dun dun
be? Who's gonna
dun.
be it? Who's gonna be it?
Oh
Oh!
no, this is gonna be
Nanobot.
Nanobot from Myanmar. Ooh, okay, that's our set one. Philippines versus Myanmar team. So let's go into our set two.
Almost Extraction Esports, no doubt about that. But
I
It is spinning. Probably we might be getting them in the upcoming sets of draw. But Mahadewa from Indonesia will be preparing themselves to face up against these guys. So might as well spin the wheel and let's see who will Mahadewa face in
Mhm.
the next round. Dun dun dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
Woo!
Oh, Team
SVX.
SVX.
They didn't even play today, but SVX right now, they're gonna be preparing for their next opponent. So they're gonna be warming up, and that's good for SVX because they didn't even show their kit.
Yeah, but let's hang on to check our set 3 for our round 2. Is it gonna be? It is gonna be starting off with Indonesian team GMT RS, which we saw. I mean, they had a tussle, really nice tussle up against Myanmar team Omniverse a while ago. So GMT RS, let's find out who they're gonna be going up against with. Dun dun dun
Uh,
dun. I like it. We're using the name of Dun.
oh,
Oh, it's gonna be
Riot.
Cambodian team. Yeah, Riot. Riot Esports.
Yep,
All right, that's
they
it
played
for our
yesterday.
set 3.
Riot
Okay,
Esports, they
set 4.
definitely played yesterday. Yeah, set 4, correct. Who's gonna be starting the set 4? It is going to be
Dun,
Blacklist
dun, dun,
International.
dun. Right, right. One of the favorites here right now because of the popularity of this organization as well.
I agree, but let's see on who is going to face them. I mean, Blacklist International, no doubt they play flawlessly. They wanted to secure a fast game, but they ended up in 9 minutes. So, hoping that they will be facing into something more faster. Eureka!
Here we go. Another Philippine team, huh? I like how
Shout
he
out,
said that. Eureka.
Eureka! Eureka!
Eureka, I thought about it. So yeah, Philippine versus Philippine team, Blacklist versus Eureka.
Shout out Carlo. Yeah. I
Here
mean,
we go.
I knew the guys behind them, so yeah. Shout out to Eureka.
Now we're going on to our set 5 for the next few days for for our round 2. It's gonna be AXG Revitalize. Let's see who are they gonna go up against with. Let's roll again just the wheel. As to who they're gonna go up against with. Dun dun dun
The
dun.
um,
Okay, seems like an
Fee.
Indonesian team. Ooh, I love it. We have Tuyo family and Happy family. I love how everyone's a family here. Even Kazaku, like what you said, you know.
I mean,
Okay,
Honor of
that's
Kings. Honor of Kings. We
Honor
are a
of
family in Honor of
family.
Kings.
Yeah.
No doubt about that.
Let's go to our set 6. Who is it gonna be for the set 6? Dun 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 dun. Here we go. It's going to be okay. An Indonesian team, Tuyul family, which we saw a while ago, dominate up against Nuclear team as well, and they are gonna go up against with. Let's roll it again.
Who is it gonna be? Spin the wheel, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what we've got here. So for Karma X, Karmax or Karma X, I don't know how to say that. From
Uh,
Nepal. Now let's see who is it gonna be. I mean, who's gonna be up against Karma X or Karmax? Dun 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 dun. Ooh, another team with an X. Oh no, I thought it's AXG.
IPK from
IPK.
Malaysia. Is
IPK
this
is way
not the
too strong.
set 7 already? I lost count. We have a lot of
Me,
teams.
a lot of
I
teams,
think
but
this
yeah,
is set 7.
I agree.
IPK, yeah. Yeah, set
Correct, correct.
7, IPK. Let's see who are they gonna go up against with. IPK versus dun dun dun
Dun
dun.
dun.
It is gonna
Voin
be
Alliance.
Yeah, Voin Alliance. I mean, dominating Indonesian team as well. Here we go. Now let's move on to our set 8. Set
Who
8, spin
is
the
it gonna be
wheel.
Who is gonna be the lucky team to start off the series? Oh, Dragon Ocean. I love this.
Indonesian team, huh? Now, who they're gonna go up against with? Let's find out. Let's spin the wheel again. So everyone is currently tuning into this. You let us know who do you think, you want to see in a particular set. So we're looking forward to seeing what's gonna be going up against the Indonesian team. It's gonna be Team Philippines
Extraction.
Extraction by Zeus or X Zeus. So I think we are at set. Are we at set 9?
So
I think
many
we're
teams.
set 9.
Set
Set
9, set
9
9.
is up next. Here we go. Let's spin the wheel.
I
I
wanted
love
to
the,
see.
the transparency that we're doing right now and how we're actually selecting the teams.
SES, SES. Okay, SES.
SCS Indo. And let's see who they are going to be matching up against with. Let's spin the wheel for the second time for set 9.
Right now, we are gonna see them fight out DTH or Xlist. It's Xlist. So I was rooting for Blacklist and Xlist to fight out, but seems like Xlist is gonna have a different matchup.
Earlier stages of the tournament, so I think still okay. I think it's also a good way to just not predict earlier on how they can plan out. But yeah, this is set 10 execration esports. As execration will be going for this set 10. Now let's find out who they're gonna be going up against with. Execration versus.
Team
Ooh,
Flash.
this is gonna be
Ooh.
intense, man.
I
Two
agree.
dominating teams from the Philippines going up again earlier in round 2. Wow.
Team Flash now
Yeah.
gonna be making headlines out of this. They're gonna be trying their way to win this tournament, and as we speak, Apex is gonna earn their slot. So who is it? Who is Apex going to face? And Apex, they're fresh, ladies and gentlemen. They just won their game. They just won their recent game, and everyone is definitely keeping an eye right now on who is going to be their opponent. And yes, sir, for Acer Esports, another team that make waves, make some noise for today. Acer Esports.
Five
Remember the
minutes.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like Drew McIntyre's World Heavyweight Championship reign in WrestleMania, though.
Now, let's go to our set 12 for our round 2. Let's find out who's gonna be next. It's gonna be India team, the Immortals.
The
Going up
Immortals.
against with, let's find out by spinning the wheel once more. And we're now seeing the wheels, the lines in the wheel getting clearer as we take off some members, or teams rather. Vietnamese team, Vietnamese Mafia team. India versus Vietnam for our set. Was it? Sorry. I keep on losing count, 11 or 12. So, yeah, that it is for our set. Um, next set is our set 13. Let's spin the wheel and find out who is it gonna be.
Dun dun dun!
Dun 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 dun. Ooh, let's go. Another Vietnamese team. KAG
CAG.
asterisk.
KAG asterisk.
It's like
Uh,
the next letter is available for any letter. Kag asterisk. Okay. Let's see who's
Kage.
gonna get Kage. They tried up Kagendra or something, but no, not so sure about that.
Not so
They
sure.
they're not. They are going up against with a Vietnamese team, Vietnamese gangster for our set 30. Okay, let's move on to our set 14. Let's
How many
find
teams are
out.
left?
For our set 14 to 46. Okay, 3 sets remaining. Set 14.
Who's gonna start set 14? Malaya.
Uh-huh. Malaya Esports Philippine team going up against with.
The
We have
question.
few choices in here.
Yeah, few sets. Actually, the two teams that is gonna remain is gonna be the last set. That's gonna be it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. It's gonna be DTH.
DCHPH. GTHPH. Makes me think of a government agency in the Philippines, if you know. DTH. Right? It's like DTI. Okay, let's head on to the. Well, this is the last spin that we're gonna have. So, second to the last actually. So, let's see for our set
XG.
15 AXG next gen. Gonna go up against with Dun Dun Dun
Dun, dun,
Dun. Let's wait for
dun.
our spinner. Okay.
Spin it! Let's go! Give
To
us
win
some.
it,
Give us
it's
some.
gonna be looking for adoption.
There
And
you
that
go.
means Kazoku Niyu is gonna go up against Opacity from Bangladesh. So that is it for our sets for our round 2. 16 sets overall. So that's gonna be intense. So make sure you guys check out the upcoming streams for this tournament, Battle for Supremacy TV Honor of Kings tournament. So this is already sure, right? So because the last
They
two.
just need the blue side, probably.
Oh, okay, probably, okay.
Kasaku.
Makes sense. Okay, Kazoku on the blue side for the last set. There you go for
Spin
our
the last one.
round
Spin the last one.
two.
Come on, come on. I just wanted to know if 100% sure.
If it's gonna be opacity soon.
You spin it, yes! You
Is it
spin
gonna be
it!
opacity or is it gonna be Skyhawks? I'm not so sure. I think
And
it's gonna be
it's
opacity Skyhawk.
it's
So,
opacity
yeah.
Skyhawks. Oh my
Yes!
goodness!
Oh my god! I did
Yes!
not think about that.
Oh,
Okay,
I'm going nuts.
we're getting crazy over here, and I think it is time for us to close this stream. Really amazing stream and the set of finals here that we have for the round of 64. VZG, I'll let you close this one out. Go ahead.
Gentlemen, thank you so much for this round number 1. 64 teams now cut into half. 32 teams remain, and we're gonna be having 16 matches next week. Probably July 1 is gonna be the start of the next leg, and it all goes down to there. 2 days of intense action. I believe it's gonna be best of ones. So it's gonna be do or die for them. They need
Again.
to win no matter what. So for this exciting set of matches, there's no room for error. And we're gonna be seeing a much tighter matches because we just filtered out some of the best teams ever. But of course, there you have it. Thank you so much for the teams that participated but did not make it to the cut. I hope that you guys do better in next tournaments and might as well see you guys dominate this entire Honor of King scene. And thank you so much for Battle for Supremacy TV for having me and Kaisaya cast this day number 4 of this Reign Supreme tournament. And it won't be happening without you guys, without your support, and without the support of each and every viewers out there. Shout outs, you shout outs to each and everyone, and to the production staff who made this happen, to the staffs, to the organization that make it happen. Thank you so much. So we still have the next round, so might as well stick with us, and don't forget to follow the socials as well. Follow Bfstv, follow Kaisaya, follow Vince G in every social that you can get, and make sure to keep yourself updated because, as me and Kaisaya said, there's a lot of tournaments being cooked by Battle for Supremacy TV, so you don't want to miss that out. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, Vince G, Kaisaya, it has been a wonderful night. It has been an excellent 4 days casting Honor of Kings with you guys. And see you guys on next week here in Reign Supreme. Bye-bye.